Hello everybody, this is Adam, and since we are done with the Joe Biden series, I thought it would be appropriate to go through the vice president and the vice presidential nominee, since we went through the president and the presidential nominee. So I would like to start with Mike Pence, and we're going to start with his root chakra. The root chakra forms the basics of our individual personality, and it's a starting point to the development of a human being and your spiritual connection. Mike Pence is the root chakra of Mike Pence closed or blocked. The characteristics that we have come to a consensus with is restlessness, looking for something and not knowing what that is, a lack of focus, can't settle down for anything, or feeling abandoned or alone. None of these characteristics, I believe, are going to be any kind of representation of Mike Pence, the man. He is not restless, he is very meticulous. So restless is kind of a weird colloquialism because he's not restless, but he's not like droopy-eyed Mike Pence. It's incredibly difficult to read of a man, and I think that is why I would like to take on this challenge, because you don't know what he is. He is very much a robotic Republican in that way. He does not lack focus whatsoever. He knows exactly who he is. He has been in politics since the early 80s, and very controversially, at least to this point, respected from both Democrats and Republicans. It really is a who do you choose, who do you not choose to ask on their interpretation of this man. But personally, I don't see this being closed or blocked. But is his root chakra imbalanced? This is a lack of energy, anxiety, panic, frustration, resentment, anger, and depression, disorganization, or negative thinking about life. None of these describe this man. He has made some interesting decisions relating to LGBTQ rights, to religious freedoms, or the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which obviously was a very interesting decision by the man, and a lot of people, tout this as like, oh, he's a general Republican. These kinds of Republicans are, for the most part, dying off, but he's not disorganized. His decision-making is questionable at best, but it's not disorganized. He definitely doesn't lack energy. He's very stoic. That's probably the best word I can actually describe him in. He's a very stoic man. Is the root chakra of Mike Pence opened or unblocked? This is passion, love, excitement, and determination. This is the ability to be resourceful. This is seeing beauty and purpose in life, even in the worst of conditions, and feeling grounded and connected to the earth. That final characteristic is something I personally cannot answer for you. This is something that you would have to ask his significant other, his friends, or the current president, since they are close in contact with each other. They're obviously very friendly, and I feel like Donald Trump would have a decent understanding of Mike Pence, the man. I do believe he is passionate. I do believe he does love this country. And I think he is determined. Excited might be something that I cannot say entirely right now, but I do believe he is determined. It's questionable, but he's determined. And the ability to be resourceful. This man has been from the House of Representatives to obviously the Vice President of the United States, and how he has been able to stay elected throughout this time, and the decisions that he has made, questionable at that, even in his state. There is obviously some resourcefulness in him. Is it balanced? Is his root chakra balanced? This is a sense of belonging, clear thinking, the ability to set goals, the ability to prioritize, and feeling secure on your decision making. I think Mike Pence has come out and stated that some of the decisions that he has made, or what he has said about his decisions, have been regretful. And obviously with, the Syrian refugee crisis and his weird stuff with abortion and the gun policies that he has implemented, he's made interesting choices. Would he go back and make those choices now, given the same opportunity in a different time? I don't know. I can't foresay what this is. The decisions that he has made, especially with the LGBTQ rights, happened in January of 2013. This might be something that you could say that was, it's ancient history when it comes to the current climate that we're in. So I can't say for sure. He might say it to keep his spot because he is a politician after all. There's obviously a vested interest on adjusting to social relations when you want to be reelected for a particular office, but it is there. Being in Indiana definitely assisted him on being in politics for as long as he was, and he was a Democrat until 1983, and that was the rise of Ronald Reagan. He is very much a Reagan-esque Republican, and I think he has been that since 1985. The decision that he made, changing from a Democrat to a Republican, does not skew my results of this decision, because that is more so of a philosophical change, more so of a grounded change. He's the same person no matter what he votes. So what's my overall take? What is my overall decision about Mike Pence's route to Chakra? This one's a bit strange because of how hard it is for somebody to read this man. But I'm going to say, at least with a vote of confidence in a way, I'm going to say that it's opened. I'm not going to say that it's balanced per se. It's definitely a very strongly open chakra. He is a Christian, 100%. He has been that way since he was born and raised, an Indiana-based Republican. Other than like before, but he went to an art school. This is definitely something that he is, even if it was in that order. He is a Christian Republican. It is what it is. And you know this, and I think you've known this for a long time. It is a very strongly open chakra. But I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts of my decision regarding Vice President Mike Pence root chakra? If you haven't watched the Joe Biden or the Donald Trump one, I highly suggest you watch it. Also subscribe to this channel if you wish to look at it more. And if you want to know how opening up your chakras, including your root chakra, can benefit your life, I highly recommend checking out the first link in the description. If you sign up, I'm going to send you a video, and I'm not going to sell your information. This is coming from me, Adam. So if you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments, or you can email me when I send you that email. I check it every day, and I will respond accordingly. Also follow my social medias for more. And if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications so you can keep up to date on when I release the next video. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.